Right, we're back up to the start to look at the start phase of a heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup for club-level coxless fours. Distinctive colours of Marlow Rowing Club A crew on the left of your picture and Quintin Boat Club on the right of your picture. And this Quintin crew, Mark, has been coached by Ben Lewis, who's coached so many Henley winners. I've lost count of them now.
Yes, he's had a lot of winners, but also he's got a number of crews that are racing this week because he's been kind of working with different clubs. But it's great news that he's taken over the head coach role at Tideway Scullers today. That was kind of announced, so he'll be moving to somewhere new on the Tideway. But you know, you've got either end of the Tideway. You've got a crew from Marlow here and a crew from Quintin, so both finding the conditions really challenging there.
Marlow have been really... Oh, look at that steering. What are Quintin doing? They're going all over the place. Mark, what's happening?
Wow, that looked like the foot plate. Something happened with the steers person, or did somebody come off, you know, the workload, or did they have something around them? I have no idea, but they veered really sharpishly towards the booms there very quickly.
So we don't know who's steering that boat. We haven't got an indication. It might be the guy in the stroke seat of the Quintin boat. It might be Dylan Disanyaki, stroke man who could get us to look straight down the course. It could be the bowman Rob Farthing.
Yeah, it's the bowman Rob Farthing.
How much will that cost them?
Oh, huge. That basically stops the boat dead, and then you have the panic that you have to stop working to get straight again and get going. So you've pretty much given Marlow at least 2 lengths there, and then it's very hard to get back in contention.
Marlow Rowing Club, I can't believe that margin as we've come down, what, to Remnant Club, which is, I guess, 2/3 of the way down the Henley course. Quintin still rating as high as they can. I kind of thought this race might be a little more close than it's turned out to be, Mark.
I just wonder whether the problem they had, the issue they had, they're dealing with that to get up the racing course now, or is it just a one-off? I'm not sure, but that's a huge margin right there. So, Marlow Rowing Club, I guess the number of strokes a minute they're doing, we call that the rating, is quite low. So they are easing down, and the crew to their left, Quintin Rowing Club, still seems to be doing a lot more strokes a minute. I mean, it does seem like a bit of a mismatch between these two crews. Yeah, Marlow have definitely brought the cadence and stroke rate down, so they're kind of enjoying the experience now. And, you know, just you don't often get this opportunity to row over the Henley course coming down to this cadence or stroke rate, so you want to maximise and enjoy it. Take a look out, but obviously stay composed.
To be fair, this crew has won Open Men's Coxless 4, beating a strong Taurus crew by about 2 lengths. So it's Marlow's top performing crew. Great club. Yeah, your point, they've got the Peach telemetry on with the wires. You want to talk about that, Mark?
That's really interesting. They're racing the telemetry. You know, some crews don't like doing that. They just like training with it. But anything where you're getting data, real life data racing, you can't beat that. So it'd be really interesting how they use that, whether they keep it on throughout the regatta or after today take it off. But yeah, really interesting that they're using it for their opening heat.
Yeah, definitely gives the coaches loads of reads out, the power curves of all of each stroke, and be fascinating for their coach to analyse after this race.
Sometimes athletes think it's too much data, scares them, don't want to know too much.
Yeah, it scares the coaches as well, I think, if truth be told. So Liam Taylor, or there is the Quintin, Rob Farthing, the bowman of the Quintin crew. The boat's just tipping around a little bit there. It doesn't look to be as smooth as it could be.
There's definitely something not right because they don't seem to be able to keep straight. It seems to keep veering quite hard towards the booms.
So Marlow Boat Club, they're one of our commentary teams, one to watch. They are gathering momentum coming into this contest, this Wyfold Cup contest for Club Coxless Fours. Last year, this crew from Marlow made the second round of the Britannia for Cox Fours. This year they've got their crew in the Wyfold Challenge Cup, and there's the finish line. You can see it there. They just ease beautifully across the finish line. Leon Taylor, Max Herndon, Matt Chun and Joel Evans from Marlow, without really breaking into too much of a sweat in the second part of the course. And Quintin crossed the line now. Not the happiest looking crew that I've seen, that Quintin boat. Well, confirmation of that result. Marlow Rowing Club A crew beat Quintin Boat Club in a heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup.